everybody, welcome to Cadillac video 44. So, it's been a while since you've seen this Cadillac on a video, and I'm finally getting around to making one. The reason being is because I haven't really been working on it much. What I've been doing is actually driving it. If you take a quick look at this odometer, you will notice that it is at 11,171 miles. Now, take a look at the screenshot. You'll see that, yes, the Cadillac has been driven quite a bit. Now, I took the car to 2 car shows, and you know what? It didn't really skip a beat. While I was driving it, I could tell that, the brakes probably needed dialed in. It probably needed a little bit of tuning, but it actually went pretty well. Now, the question that you're probably asking me is, well, what about the transmission noise? So, before I go ahead and start the car today, I want you to listen to this clip of a previous video and remember how bad the noise used to be. It's not a good noise.
It's not.
So now that you've heard that, let's go ahead and start the car up and let you hear the sound. Now the sound actually has gone down, but it's still there. Luckily, with the help of everybody on YouTube and people on the Cadillac forums, I think I've diagnosed what's wrong with it. So let's go ahead and start the car. And now this is a cold start. I haven't started it in about a week, so we'll see how well it runs. To give it more gas. I need a spring for that. Anybody got a spring for that? Yep. Starts right up. I think I have an exhaust leak. But as you can tell, even in park and, the noise isn't as loud. Now, when you drive, it's a little bit more obvious, so I'll go ahead and put it into drive so you guys can hear it. So yes, if you hear that squeaky, that whining noise. Now remember the clip you just saw, it's actually not as loud as it used to be. It's not a good noise.
It's not.
Really doesn't like reverse. So up in park, it kind of goes away. A little cool outside today, but not bad at all. Yep, there it is, kicked down. It idles so smooth once we got that intake leak figured out. Very happy. It's not as cool, but I'm very happy. Let that warm up a little bit. So here is what I believe is the problem with the transmission. So here's a a diagram of the transmission front to back, and this is showing just the basic parts of it. And if you look right here, there's a set of gears right here. So this is the front planetary gear set, and this is the way that the planetary gears work. So there's an internal gear, and then there's the sun gear, and then the planetary gears in the middle. So basically the planetary gears rotate around this main sun gear. This is kind of what they look like once they're pulled out. Now the ones that I believe that we're having an issue with are these ones right here. So the car makes a lot of noise in first and third gear. And if you look at this chart, it shows you that in second and fourth they're in direct drive, so they're not turning. Which means that I think it's these that are the problem. So there's 2 issues. One, in order to replace them, I have to take the car or the transmission out of the car because they're behind what they call a Taurus. Basically, this is just the old school version of a torque converter. That's where it's at in the transmission, and it just, the Taurus just slides right out, and then behind it, if you look, There's a couple of snap rings, and then you get down to, there's the front sun gear, and then there's the front internal gear, and the planetary gears go inside it. Now the planetary gears are actually located on the back of the Taurus right here. So the second problem is, besides having to take the transmission out of the Cadillac, is that I need a new Taurus assembly. So since mine is the Eldorado engine package, that means that that's different than the normal Cadillac transmission. So I either need a sun gear or a planetary gear set out of a Eldorado transmission, or I need an entire Taurus and gear set from a normal transmission. Now, I could go ahead and fix it now, or I could just wait till it blows up and go ahead and put in a 700 R4. And the issue I've been having is I can't find anything like this at all from anywhere. They're just impossible to find, and I don't have room to buy a parts car or anything like that. So that's the update on the transmission. It still makes noise, but it's not as much as it used to be. It might go down while I drive, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to end up blowing it up eventually. Now, the real issue is with this transmission, I called up the builder who built my transmission, and he basically said, oh, well, I checked it, so any kind of work in order to fix the problem now, I have to pay for the parts, and I have to pay for the labor. So basically, his guarantee or warranty or anything is just a load of crap. So I don't feel like paying anybody else to do work, because obviously you've seen how well that's worked for me in the past. So I'm going to probably end up either fixing it myself if I can find a part, and if not, I'll just drive it until it blows up, and when it blows up, I'll put a 700 R4 in it. Now that's going to take a little bit of work, because I'm going to need one, I'm going to need an adapter plate. Two, I'm going to have to modify my cross member, my shift linkage, make a new drive shaft, all kinds of stuff, but it should be awesome if I end up doing that. We'll see. I'm going to probably end up driving it more than anything else today, just because I can. I haven't in a lot of time. So, yeah, that's where we are with the transmission. Next, I want to talk about this air cleaner. Now, on the single carb Cadillacs, this is what came on it. And back in the day, they were oil bath, but nowadays they make a paper element air cleaner, and that's what I bought. But the coolest part about it was, if you look on my channel front page, there's a support me button, and I don't ask for money because I do this all out of my own pocket, but there's been 2 or 3 individuals that actually donated to my channel, and with that money I ended up buying this. Now, it was about $100, so it wasn't like they donated hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but I thought it was neat. And so it's all anonymous, so I have no idea who you are, but thank you for donating to my channel, and that's what happens when you donate. You get cool parts for the Cadillac. Another person that I want to give a shout out to is another YouTuber called CanadaCatalyst. Now, he made a video trying to help me diagnose the transmission issue that I have, so thank you, man. That was an awesome video. And also, I'm going to put a link to his YouTube channel in the description, so that way you guys can check it out. He has a 56 Cadillac as well, so if you like the videos on mine, you can go watch his. He's up north somewhere, so he's probably not going to be making very many videos of his just because it's so cold outside. But next, I want to talk about John from Australia. So John contacted me probably about a month ago, and said, hey, you need one of these. He noticed on one of my videos that I was missing one of these trim pieces, and the fact that I had a broken one. So he went ahead and said, hey, can I buy this for you? And I was like, awesome. So John, thank you very much for helping out with the Cadillac. So now I have a nice chrome piece to go right here and replace my broken one. So John from Australia, thank you. So the Cadillac, it's coming along a lot, from 3 or 4 months ago. Runs and drives, still makes a noise, but I've put definitely some miles on it, so there's an update for it for you guys. I will also be having a lot of video updates for this car. Basically, I got tired of ignoring it, and I'm going to try to do everything it needs all at once. So it's taking a little while, but look forward to more videos on this Corvette. And if you haven't seen this Corvette or any videos of it, make sure that you click on my YouTube page, click on the playlist tab, and all the videos on this 85 will be there. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll have more updates for you soon.